Today I'm at the Edward W. Chance Reserve, Gilley Creek Tract. It's in Parrish, Florida. It's 5,800 acres and there's about 15 miles of trails. It's a mixture of open meadows, cow pastures, and small oak and pine forests. So I just started and I veered to the right. You can go to the right or go straight. I'm going to the right to go through this little wooded section before it opens up. Because I like this section here. Sometimes I see deer and turtles in here, so see what we can see. Well, no deer today, but there's tons of deer tracks on the ground. I'll keep on the lookout. I'm sure I'll see some later. Okay, turning right. Just gonna follow this edge of this farm field for about a mile till I get to a gate. We'll see how bad the weeds are today. Looks like the wild boars have been really busy out here. Tore this all up. Where is it? There's a snake in here somewhere. I guess he's gone. Okay, good. There's about a 3-foot black snake coming at me. He saw me and took off. This is my least favorite part of the trail. I'm still walking along the edge of that farm, and the weeds are really growing up here. You have to walk through all these big tall weeds and watch out for snakes, like that one I almost stepped on. This last half mile along this farm field has turned into a edge of a cow pasture, and the weeds are really bad. But if you can make it through, you come to this gate, and that's where now you have to go through the gate and into the cow pasture. So I'm in the cow pasture. Once I went through that gate, you kind of veer to the right just a little bit, and you'll end up in the corner over here where there's a gate where you just walk through it, and then it opens up. Hopefully you'll see it. It's kind of hard to see the trail marker, but go through this gate and turn to the right. Oh, hello, cows. Give them a minute to take off. Oh, there's a lot of cows up here. Lots of cows. When you get out in this open field, you just kind of veer to the left. You'll see the trail marker. Hopefully these cows will get out of my way. Okay, you can see the next trail marker coming up. Okay, finally got away from those cows. They were giving me all kinds of trouble. But now I'm up against this fence line, heading in a north direction. I'll just keep taking this until I get to the next gate. I'm coming up on my only road crossing. It's Oak Knoll Road, but it looks more like just a gravel driveway. In a gate, and through another gate. It's cow pasture, so just make sure you close the gate behind you. Just through that gate, across the road, now I continue through another cow pasture. You can see the trail marker up ahead. This farmer was nice enough to cut some of the grass down a little. I've reached the end of the cow pasture, and I'd like to say, over a mile of cow pasture, I managed to not step in one cow patty. That's a pretty good deal. Just got to go through this last gate, and I'll be back on the wooded section of the trail. Just through that last gate. Now I'm at my first water crossing. Doesn't look too bad. It's only a couple inches deep, but I got my feet wet. I'm gonna take the right. It's another section of trail that's really overgrown for about the next half mile. But then that's pretty much it with the overgrown stuff. It's a lot of nice walking after this. Gotta really pay attention. These spiders are hanging down everywhere, right in front of the trail. And if you don't watch where you're going, you're gonna eat one. There's another one. Oh, another one. Going back down. Through all these weeds. And I have to go across the water again. This is really grown up. Watch out for banana spiders. Oh, this is the best view I've had all day. So I'm coming out of that nice treed section, and you come out on the edge of this orange grove. And you got to stay on this side of the barbed wire fence. Don't go in the orange grove. The problem is this trail winds through this tall grass. It's really easy to lose the trail. But just now it follows this fence line all the way around till you come out to a big open field again. I made it around the south side of the orange grove. That was a mess, but this west side is a pretty nice grassy trail here right along the fence line. I'll just follow this. I've reached the corner of that orange grove. Now I'm going to turn right and just keep following this fence line. I've reached the end of this trail at the orange grove. I'm turning left to get away from this orange grove. Through a little bit of tall grass here. Alright, the rest of this is old driveways, so the walking's a lot easier from here. Looks like wild boar. A couple of them. I've reached the end of that first driveway. So now I'm towards the north end of the trail system. There's two loop trails up here. I'm going to make a quick left and then a right. I'll go around this first loop and I'll end up right back here and do the second one. Still walking along that first trail that loops around. Easy walking. I just turned west on the northeastern end of that trail. I didn't see any marker at the turn, but I see one here, so I know I'm on the right place. Just keep following this for a little while. Alright, this trails come out to a fence line. It kind of curves to the southwest. Just follow this for a little bit before the trail turns back to the south. Heading south now through these little palm trees. This part of the trail is pretty nice. Made it back on the main trail, turning left. So this is where I went in to start that loop trail. And I'm gonna ignore that, keep going straight. I'm gonna veer off this way. And now I'm starting the other loop trail. Headed downhill into some trees. I think there's water crossing up here. And a little bit of water. Some raccoon tracks. I'm going to turn left here. I don't see a marker. Go through this little water crossing. So after that water crossing, I veered to the left through these trees. It's not marked again. The first time I was out here, I got turned around several times because there's a lack of trail marking. So the first time you come out here, I wouldn't be surprised if you get lost or turned around. There's the official trail, and then there's all kinds of other trails that aren't even marked. I'm just doing the official 15-mile trail today. I just wanted to let you know there's lots of other trails out here. Little fall color here in Florida in September. Nice little maple tree turning red. Coming up on that intersection of the first loop trail with this trail I'm doing now. The first trail I went was left to right. This one, I'm going straight. Finishing up that loop trail, coming out to the main trail. Last time I went left, and now I'm gonna go right and head west. Take the western trail back to my truck. Coming through this little creek here. I'm gonna keep heading straight down this trail. I've got 11 miles in so far. about 1.5 miles to get to the cow pasture that I came in on. This section of the trail has grown up. There's a lot of tall grass here. Pretty hard to get through. But I can see a trail marker, so I know I'm on the right spot. It's a little better. Coming into a nice forested area. Easy walking through here. Just about back to the car. 15 miles in 6 hours. Just to give you a little recap, I saw 3 black snakes, 6 deer. I saw lots of boar signs, although I didn't see any boar. I saw 6 grouse. And of course, it's hard to get any of that stuff on camera. But the biggest thing with this trail is just high stepping through all those high, tall weeds. You know, makes my legs cramp. It's definitely a tough trail. If you want a challenge, this is it.